I'm John Laird, California Secretary of Natural Resources. I lead a team of 19,000 people across the state of California that do our best to manage, preserve, and protect California's natural resources. Whether it's 279 parks that are cultural icons, that are places that are preserved, places for people to recreate, whether it's fish and game and wildlife to protect the fish and wildlife across the state of California, whether it's 500 fire stations where we fight fires throughout the length and breadth of California, whether we protect the forest, whether we adapt for climate change, whether we protect California's oceans with the largest network of marine reserves in the United States, anything having to do with natural resources we work with. And it's a team and a mission. It's our goal to make sure that we have a state for the next generation that is what we would want to pass on, whether it's in the fish and wildlife, the air, the water, protected from fire or harm. And it is an exciting mission, and it is one that people dedicate their lives to. And I'm proud to lead them and proud to be able to turn over a wonderful state to the future. What I love about my job is the fact that I make a difference. I was an elected official for 23 years, and it was always unnerving to serve with people that thought it was about positioning themselves rather than about including a broad range of people and making a decision that stuck, something that really fixed something for the future. So whether it's negotiating with tribes to bring them on board for marine protection, whether it's looking at our desert to preserve habitat while providing a place for desert renewable energy, whether it's trying to have a water supply that is stable for the future, whether it's having a Lake Tahoe program that will preserve and enhance the clarity of Lake Tahoe, whether it's restoring watersheds across the state, getting those things done and knowing that people have been brought together and resources placed to a major decision is the thing that drives me every day. It's very interesting because when I give commencement speeches, I talk about the fact that when I was in college, I did a thesis that I ended up getting honors on the history of water development in California. And I thought, as a coastal person that probably had an environmental bent, dealing with an issue that was really driven by urban Southern California and the Central Valley, I would never, ever be able to have a role in it. Now I'm a leading voice on that very same water policy. To anybody that is in their studies and thinks they won't be able to put it to practical use, please pay attention, because you might be in charge of it. And I really think that if you are driven to do that kind of restoration, that kind of water quality, then there's a place for you in our agency. And my guess is if you do it and you have the same passion, there's a leadership place for you at some point. So you really can make a difference, and this isn't an abstract thing done by people somewhere else. They're done by people that were exactly where you are now, and you could be where we are. So it's really important to put your values to use.